Have you ever abandoned your cart full of groceries while at the store? No, you probably haven't. This is one of the key differences between shopping at a brick-and-mortar retailer and shopping online. Cart abandonment has been an issue for online businesses for a long time. It can be a hard thing to resolve because there are so many factors that cause people to abandon their carts. While this is a complex issue, there are still some solutions available to reduce the number of carts abandoned when shopping online. I'm Sissy, here with Jotform. Let's get started. Before we get into the solutions, it's a good idea for you to know what your cart abandonment rate actually is. When you're figuring out the percentage of customers who leave their cart before completing the transaction. This can be calculated by dividing the total number of completed purchases by the number of shopping carts that shoppers started to fill during a given period. You then subtract the resulting number from 1 and multiply that by 100. So, for example, if you have 50 completed purchase transactions and 250 shopping carts created, your shopping cart abandonment rate would be 80%. You would take 50 and divide it by 250, which leaves you with 0.2. 1 minus 0.2 is 0.8, and 0.8 multiplied by 100 is 80. The average abandonment rate fluctuates between 60 and 80%. According to the Baymard Institute, the average cart abandonment rate globally in 2019 was 69.57%. So roughly 7 out of every 10 customers left their cart before completing the transaction. But don't worry, there are plenty of ways to reduce this number. First, incorporate visual aids. It can be frustrating when a customer clicks on a submit button and another screen pops up instead of a small message telling them their item is on its way. Your customers aren't expecting to be taken to a new screen. Instead, include a small roadmap at the top of the screen to show them the exact process they will be taken through in their transaction. Landzen.com has a great example of this on their website. Next, make your store and checkout pages more cohesive. It can be jarring for your customer to be taken to a checkout page that looks entirely different from the storefront. And even if you include the appropriate notifications throughout the process, it can still create the opposite effect than you intended. Imagine you are shopping at Target, where the main color scheme of the store is red. Then you get to the checkout and suddenly everything is blue. To solve this problem, simply coordinate the look and feel of your shopping experience and checkout page experience. This means carefully selecting your colors, fonts, images, and backgrounds, even if you're using a different platform to handle checkout. Then, try to make your online shopping experience feel more like real shopping. When people shop at brick-and-mortar stores, they fill their cart as they shop, and they can easily see what is in their cart the entire time. This may seem unimportant, but anything that you can do to make the e-commerce experience similar to in-store shopping will greatly minimize your number of abandoned shopping carts. You can easily do this by providing thumbnails along with a list of your shopping cart items. Lowe's.com has a slide-in and slide-out format where shoppers can still see the product page while also getting a view of their cart on the side of the page. Next, give your shoppers options. In a physical store, customers can pay with either cash or credit card, so the more options you offer, the more a customer can acquire. Payment options like PayPal or Venmo give your shoppers the option of cash-like equivalents. Another great option is a guest checkout option. Sometimes people want to shop without having to make an entire account. Not including a guest checkout option accounts for 14% of abandoned shopping carts, according to researchers. Now make sure that you have an easy return policy. You need to make sure that your policy minimizes the hassle for the customer and that you inform your customer of your return policy early on. This will eliminate the biggest obstacle to making a purchase, which is uncertainty. And lastly, offer free shipping. If the cost of shipping is too high, then making the purchase may not be worth it anymore to your shopper. Free shipping is far more appealing than having to pay for it. This will help you make more profits in the long term while also increasing your customer satisfaction. Okay, let's review. Some solutions for cart abandonment are including more visual aids. Make your store and the checkout pages cohesive. Make things feel more like real shopping. Give your shoppers lots of options. Include an easy return policy. And lastly, throw in free shipping. Incorporating these solutions will lower your cart abandonment rate and will have people buying from your online store in no time. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm Sissy here with Jotform. Have a good one.